Hello, this is TurboDuck702 for the Castlevania Symphony the Night 80% tutorial. Right here I'm doing the second part of my quick and dirty tutorial. Yeah, quick and dirty tutorial for people who have a clear file and are able to do the desk skip. Up to this point we've gotten access to the Bat Relic and we just used our library card to get back to the Master Librarian. Let's jump back in and see if we can finish up this run. Okay, so we just finished up getting our library card use. Once you use your library card, make sure to put your mana prism back on, or otherwise you're going to have bad time. Okay, so when you're in bat form, if you do a 3/4 circle forward, so you go up to back to down to forward is the 3/4 circle. What you're going to do is in bat form, hold jump, do that 3/4 circle motion, and let go of jump. And you should do that. Okay, so again, it's up to back to down to forward, and then let go of jump. Okay, now normally when you do that, once you do it once, Alucard will untransform. If you actually keep doing that motion, there's about a 26 frame time period where you can keep doing it over and over. It's called infinite wing smashing. It's going to be the primary movement tech that we use inside of this. Another thing to note is that if you ever need to kill your momentum with bat, you can press mist and then bat again very quickly, and it'll kill your momentum entirely. That's good for repositioning and moving out of the way. The bat can move slightly up and slightly down when you wing smash. Use that to your advantage. If you're on a terrain, you can actually boost quite a bit faster in a direction. So try to use terrain to your advantage. So what we're going to do, another thing to notice is you can bat after a backdash, and it'll maintain the momentum. So what we're going to do is we're going to bat dash from where we started. We're going to infinite wing smash, infinite wing smash, infinite wing smash, miss bat at the top there. Continue. Fall here. This is a big fall. Jump cancel out of it. Make sure you use the mana prism so you have plenty of mana. Okay, if you ever drop it, just continue on. Okay, you're going to end up down here. You're going to bat dash, turn, wing smash, and open the door. Something to note is you have to be in human form in order to open doors, so if you think you're going to open a door, make sure to transform on time. Another thing to keep in mind is... what was I going to say? Oh, if you miss your wing smash, just try and recover as best as you can. If you are transitioning screens, transitioning a screen will wipe your inputs for a wing smash. So make sure that you wing smash just before you enter a zoning doorway, not after. If you try to do it during it, then it'll wipe your inputs and you'll fall out of it. Another thing that can wipe your inputs is the fairy talking. That'll become more relevant in the clock tower. The clock tower, there's some secret chambers that you can do, that she can talk about. So you can either shield dash now through these loading rooms, or if you're fancy, you can do a bat dash, turn, and then wing smash, and that's slightly faster. Okay, once you get here, you're just going to jump and turn into a bat, wing smash, untransform. That's going to send you into the elevator. You can just jump and shield dash also. It's up to you. You can ascend through shield dashing through this place, but this is actually faster. You can jump up, wing smash, miss bat, wing smash, miss bat, wing smash. Wing smash, please. Or don't. There we go. And you're going to miss bat and go up through this section. You're going to use the terrain here for a terrain boost. And you would normally turn around and wing smash. I'm low on mana. Again, you're using the ceiling there for a terrain boost. Try to use terrain as much as you can. Figure out what can help you for that types of stuff. Okay, this is the clock tower. What we're going to do is we're going to be going in an up and left motion with our wing smashing to be able to reach a platform on the upper left. This can take a lot of time to get used to. There's going to be a section where there's a line of candles inside the next big room, and that's going to be kind of our vertical positioning to know that we're high enough. So what we're going to do is we're just going to bat dash. We're going to wing smash, and this is going to take us into a staircase. After we go into the staircase, we're going to try to go upward. If you drop, that's okay. This is the line of candles I was talking about, by the way. So once you reach it a little bit higher than that, it's usually a good height to keep going. This is where we want to end up. If you are high on the wall, it can be a big fall, so make sure to jump cancel out of that. So I need you to pay attention to what I'm doing because there's not going to be a ton of time to explain it. So I'm going to bat dash, turn, wing smash, hold down, use a mana prism. That's going to stop that guy from hitting us. Drop down these platforms, enter the next room. Okay, once you get up here, jump, 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 turn into a bat, go to the gold section of this gear, and fly straight up. Once you get up here, you're going to try to wing smash through there. If you mess up the wing smash, then that type of stuff happens. So we're going to take that section one more time. Turn. Wing smash. Try to go as down much as you can. Use a mana prism there. Go over here. Jump, 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 jump. Make sure you're lined up with the gold. That'll prevent most harpy attacks from hitting you. Wing smash, miss bat. She's going to try to talk here.
About this wall.
Again, remember when she talks like that, it wipes your inputs for wing smash. Come down here. Wing smash, miss bat through this section. Use a wing smash, come up here. Okay, we're going to come up here, try to come towards the cross section of these crosses in the background, and do a wing smash. Sometimes this wall will let you through, like that. Sometimes you'll bonk on an invisible wall through the doorway. It's okay either way. This is a boss in the next room. All you do, turn, throw stars. If he gets up in the air somehow, just throw stars at him. Once he starts emulating into fire, make a jump. The doorway will open up for you. Turn, bat, go in that way. Okay, we go up here. Once we go into this section, we're going to go ahead and wing smash upwards. Come up here. Okay, we're going to break that block, open up that. If you come on this side, the stairway will actually load up instantly, but since we were on this side, it didn't. Okay, this is the part where we have the Richter skip. I'm going to try to go over it fairly quickly. I have a much more in-depth video on the actual tutorial, but just try to pay attention to what I'm doing, and we'll do the best we can here. So you're going to jump on this area with the flat section here. You're going to jump and hug that wall above me with a full jump. And after you do that, you're going to hold down right. Okay? After you hold down right, you're going to let go. You're not going to go slightly forward or anything like that. That's going to mess up our positioning. Okay? This is to basically force us into a very specific positioning. So jump up against it and hold down right. Stand up. Then you're going to do a dash into a buffalo star, but do the buffalo star kind of late. Like that. That's actually perfect. Now, the reason I say that is you're going to have to memorize what this looks like. The way I like to look at it is Alucard's feet are basically entirely covering the stair that I'm on. Pretty much entirely. If you find that you can see a significant portion of the stair, like there, I can see the stair poking out near his ankles, that means I'm in the wrong place. If I throw it too late, or rather I throw it too early, I can see stair underneath him, like underneath his feet. It's very important that you get this very specific positioning, or otherwise this trick won't work. So once you do this, you're going to do a full jump and do pause buffering. Now what pause buffering is basically when, or rather map buffering. What map buffering is when you press the map, you'll notice that you can press start and the map disappears. Or on Xbox, it's a different thing, basically your menu button. So you want to go map, and then you go menu map. And if you do it in quick succession, like this, you'll notice that I can see myself moving frame by frame, almost. Okay, this is kind of important for the next trick. So you're going to do a full jump, and you're going to map buffer until you hit this frame. Okay? This frame is very specific. It has a very specific motion of Alucard's hair. So if you can memorize how that hair looks like, then you're in good shape to be able to do this trick. Okay? Some ones that you can fail and get. I'm trying to get some of the failures. Okay, that one. This one is the one before it. And it's very important that you know the difference. If you get this one, then you're off. Okay? So don't think that you hit the trick when you're actually hitting this frame. One of the better ways to tell is it's a slightly different shape. There's more of his hair showing. There's more lighter gray pixels in it, you know, things like that. Okay, so this is the correct one. All right, once you get this correct frame and you're in the map, you want to hold onto that and then press map again to clear it. It'll break the screen, okay? Once you break on the screen, what you're going to do is you're going to come down here and try to do wing smashes. While you're wing smashing, once you break the archway, start pressing the cutscene skip, and you should teleport forward some. That'll allow you to skip Richter this way. Now, if you don't do that, like if you don't want to bother with the wing smashes, then you can actually just enter the Richter room, and you'll still be able to skip it, and you'll still go into the second castle. So either way, it's fine. The wing smashes are faster if you can get 3 of them and get a slight movement boost by skipping that cutscene, then you can get into this area faster. Okay, so that's the first castle. Second castle, you're going to use a mana prism, jump up, turn into a bat. You're going to wing smash, miss bat. Wing smash, wing smash, wing smash, wing smash. Miss bat here so you don't hit the ceiling. If you hit things when in bat form, you untransform. It takes more time than miss batting. Come here, use the terrain to your advantage by wing smashing upward. Okay, once you land, use a mana prism. Jump up and continue on. You actually don't need to stop for the mana there. I just did for some reason. You're going to fly up past these things. Now you're going to wing smash. Another thing that can eat your inputs for spells is level ups. And in this section particularly, this tombstone hallway, you're going to get level ups. So just be prepared to compensate and redo motions for that. Continue on. This is the Royal Chapel. There's a lot of little optimizations you can do for this place. I'm going to try to cut out as many of them as I can for the purpose of this. So we're going to jump up, wing smash, untransform. That'll bring us up here. Jump up here. Wing smash across the ceiling here so you don't hit things and get level ups. This is Medusa. All we're going to do is we're going to shield dash up to near where her sword is on the screen, and then we're going to crouch and throw stars. You can't be standing because she blocks with her shield standing. Okay. Once you kill her, immediately go to the other side of the room, and you can bat dash through just as it's opening. Okay, there's a Black Panther here. We're going to use bat dash to use invincibility from the transformation to get through him, like that. We're going to do a couple of these. Okay, you can either stop and land here, or you can mist bat and go through. A lot of times that balloon pod will level you up. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to go this way. 4. Okay, I actually missed the last one there. Okay, continue upward. There's going to be some snipers, just fly past them and go to this section right here. Once you go here, you use a mana prism to make sure you have enough mana. And once you jump a little bit, you'll actually be out of their reach. Okay, this next section is probably one of the hardest sections of the game for new players. It's called the Imp Room. It's particularly hard on the PSX version because there's a lot of graphic lag at this point. Just try to pay attention and go along with it. I have a particular video, again, inside of the Soten tutorial that covers this room specifically if you need tips on it. Just try to pay attention to what I'm doing and try to mimic it. The positioning on the wing smash coming up is going to be the most important. So what you're going to do is you're going to jump, turn into a bat, wing smash. This positioning is very important. It's not super specific, but it's important. Notice that I'm using the stairways to directionally influence my wing smashes there. Once we get out of there, we're going to continue on through this room. You'd normally be wing smashing. You want to go up here, jump, jump, and then from this one you can actually do a full jump up here, and this will lead to the Colosseum. If you need more input on that, which I don't doubt at all, make sure to check out the video that I have on my other thing. Okay, if you need to, you could also use a stopwatch in that room if you're finding you have a lot of trouble. Okay, so for this section, we're going to do a little jump, miss bat. Another way you can get this positioning is just walk up and turn into a bat and go down. These are probably the safest ways to do it. There's other ways as well. What you're going to do is you're going to wing smash upward. And that's exactly what you don't want to do. And when you wing smash upward and get through this little atrium, you can even miss bat there and just continue on. After that, we're going to IWS through this area, or we're going to stop and get hit. Okay. This next room is a killer. As you can see, there's a lot of death in this room. So make sure that you don't drop your wing smash when you're going through this area. If you do drop your wing smash, then make sure that you use your mana prism and just try to recover the best you can. Usually one of the better recoveries is to mana prism and jump straight up and turn into a bat. You'll notice that's a pretty consistent thing throughout here. Okay, if you fucked up and fell down through this hole because you untransformed, that's okay. All you're going to do is turn into a mist, bat dash and IWS across. Okay? I'm going to assume that you didn't screw up. And you were going straight. So you're going to go straight and try to keep this altitude. The reason you try to keep that is you bonk into there. You're going to dive kick. Missed bat at the bottom, or just turn into a bat when you hit the bottom. Either way is fine. And you're going to head into the Olroc's quarters. This guy's very intimidating, but he's actually... I don't think I've ever seen him hit a person that went quickly through this. So you're going to bat dash, go down slightly, so you're hugging the bottom here. But you're also going to wing smash straight. Once you get past there, you're going to miss bat, come to the top here, wing smash following those stairs. Okay, once you do that, you come up here, missed bat, go upward, wing smash, miss bat, wing smash, miss bat, wing smash, miss bat, wing smash. Okay, if you need help with that, again, I have another auxiliary video called the Zigzag Room. That'll help you out with different techniques you can do for that one. Okay, this is all pretty straightforward. We're just going to bat dash, wing smash that way. Come up here. We're going to IWS, and near the end of this room, we're going to miss bat, hug the top here, IWS following the roof, wing smash, wing smash. Okay, now at this point, this is going to be the relic skip. This is another trick that a lot of people have a lot of trouble with. Myself included at times, especially if you get out of practice with it. So this is why we have the heart refresh. The fucking reason we got that stupid thing that we spent all that time on the prologue was to get this while having the neutron bomb. Okay, so what you're going to do, I guess I'm going to just show you the setup. The basic principle of this is that you'll notice that the camera doesn't follow Alucard when I'm close to the edge of the screen, but it does when I'm far away. And there's a certain point where it does follow him. And it's like right about here. Like if I move a little bit more, see, it starts following him. What we want to do is we basically want to use a heart refresh and move forward during that screen freeze that the heart refreshes cause, and then backdash out of it. And what we're hoping to do is we're hoping to break that barrier between when it's supposed to be on him and when it's supposed to be in motion. And that's going to cause us to enter this room, immediately get ejected downward into that hallway with the knights inside of it. Okay, so I'm going to try to do the... So I'm going to show you the setup, since this is probably the fastest way to do it. Or not the fastest, but the easiest way for me to explain it. If you need more on this, again, there is an auxiliary video. But for this, we're going to do this. So you press up against this, backdash once fully, backdash fully twice. Turn into a wolf while you're in the air, press right, so you don't move at all. When you're on the ground, tap left, and that'll move you a very specific amount. Untransform, and then you're going to tap right, and then immediately heart refresh. So very close to one another. Once you do that, and the heart refresh is showing, hold on to backdash. You'll backdash out of it. Okay. Make sure you run up against this section to align your subpixels, and then jump up here. Okay. Now what's going to happen is once we enter this room, hopefully, the screen's going to flash a couple times. What's going to happen is it'll go black screen, save room, black screen, hallway. Okay. We want to hold bat during the black screen after the save point. So let's hopefully get this. Okay, there, we got it. Alright, so if you find that you end up as a bat inside of this room, like not in the ceiling, it's because you transformed too early. If you find that you're a human in this room, you transform too late. Okay, so once again, it's black screen, save screen, black screen, and then this one. So you want to do that second black screen and hold bat. Once you're in here, you're going to have to do IWS between 5 to 7 times, depending on your timing for IWS. Okay? 2, 3, 4. See, if you mess up, you fall inside and you probably die. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for me, it's 6. 6 works for me. You'll teleport, and you'll end up inside of this room. If you find that you get an extended flicker, like you noticed the screen was flickering there, if it keeps going, then you want to hold up and left and mash on jump as hard as you can, and you'll hopefully get into it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one more time. So we've done the setup, So we go backdash, wolf, turn in air, so you don't move, left, so you turn a very specific amount, and then right and heart refresh very quickly. Okay, hold backdash while you're in it. Okay. The screen's going to start to flicker. Make sure it's the second black. So, ugh, I missed it. Alright, I'm going to do it the other way too here. There we go. That should get me in. Hopefully it does. So we get here. Now, so that black screen. Okay, I'm going to try to get the flicker as well. If you do too many wing smashes, you'll see the save room and then fall back into this one. So don't do that either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be an example of the extended flicker. So you'll see it keeps flickering on me. So what I want to do is I want to hold up left and start mashing jump. And I'll get out of it eventually. Sometimes it takes longer than that. Once we get in here, we want to equip our second Buffalo Star. Okay, so this is why you got the second Buffalo Star. These next two fights take a lot less time with this. We go into the next room, we press up, and we're ready to go into the next section. Okay, we jump up, we fly up. Get to the roof here, use that as a terrain boost, miss bat at the end of it after the IWS, and then we're going to wing smash this way. I'm going to make a save file here. Okay, so here's the thing. We have 2 Buffalo Stars. Usually people need a different way to hold the controller in order to mash both Buffalo Stars. For this fight specifically, we need to be able to jump, and we need to be able to mash both stars. So many people do it different ways. For me, I'm going to give you 2 ways that I played around with it to get it to work. So you need absolutely no movement in this after the setup, which I'll show you in a sec. So for me, what I do, or what I've done in the past, is I've taken my left hand and put in my index finger on one of my attack buttons, and then I'll put another on my right on jump, and then the other attack. So it's like, 2 fingers here, go here, this finger goes here. What I'll do is I'll mash these while using a jump. So this hand jumps, or this finger jumps, these ones just mash. And that's important for being able to hit it. Another one that I've been playing around with, and I'm going to try to show this off the best I can, is almost like I cut my finger like this, making sure not to hit R2, because otherwise I'll turn into a wolf. And I'll grab these 2 and jump like this. And I like to call it the guitar technique, but that's just me, and you can jump like that. So just play around, find a way that you can mash Buffalo Stars while being able to do it. Shouldn't take you too long. If you find that you're dying a lot, you could always also equip an elixir and just draw out the fight. Okay, so what we're going to do is immediately after we skip the cutscene, we're going to backdash into the bottom left corner. We want to go fully into the bottom left corner because what he's going to do is he's going to actually fly towards us, and if we're in the bottom left corner, there's no way that he can possibly hit us. If you move at all from there, or if you're not in the bottom left correctly, then he can't hit you. So we're going to go ahead and backdash into the corner. We're going to jump, throw stars, small jump, throw stars, big jump, throw stars. So it's jump, small jump, big jump. And you want to mash stars that entire time. So we'll do that one more time. Backdash into the corner. Jump, stars, small jump stars. And sometimes you'll kill him on that one, which is ideal. His green spheres can block your stars, but don't worry about it too much. If you need health, use the elixir. I think you can figure it out. So this is the Dracula fight. Dracula fight is quite a bit... It's hard for a lot of people beginning, but it's actually not that hard. So the start of the fight, we're going to jump up, turn into a bat, fly to the top. Once he leaves the top of the screen in the background, right now we untransform and mash stars. Okay, you'll notice that he's swiping with his hands, and he will swipe with his hands in the direction that you're most like. And what I mean by that is I'm mostly on the left side at the beginning, so he'll try to swipe with his hand on the left. If I'm on the right side, he'll try to do it there. Okay. So, mash stars, stars, stars. I'm on the left, he attacks with the left. I'm on the right, he attacks with the right. I'm on the left again, he attacks with the left. He'll do 4 of these swipes. If you get good at mashing, you should be able to kill him before then, as I'm saying. Or as I was doing. Okay. Now, what to note. He does this on a fixed timer, so as you get more and more used to it, you'll figure out more and more how to... when you need to move to dodge his swipe of his hand. Try to stay near the center of him if you can, that way you need to move less. Try to attack his right, or the hand on the right, as much as you can, because its hitbox is far more consistent. I'll try to show that off on this one. But his hand on his left has a lot of hitbox problems. Like, I'm gonna... Do you see how many stars are just missing him? Let's see. I mean, you'll still get it if you're mashing well enough, but it's just a problem. So you want to try to hit the right hand whenever you can. The rest of his pattern... I'm going to go over a couple more things of his pattern, just so that you know. But this is basically what you should be doing, is just get used to dodging his attack. Notice that he bobs slightly before he attacks too. Okay, so here's the 4th one. Now he does a summon spell. The summon spell actually doesn't hit you, so you can jump up and you can turn into a bat to avoid that. After he does that, he goes into the background and shoots a shot. You can dodge that by just doing that. After that, he's going to do his triangle head attack. You can dodge that by just going up here. After this, he's going to use his triangle energy attack. You can do that by just moving to the left as you're flying up there, and then he's going to start his swipes up again. Okay. Then you have another shot at killing him. And that's the same pattern. He'll do that over and over. Just play around with it. Eventually you'll pick up on it and be able to do it. That's actually going to do it for the so-called quick and dirty of this. This game is pretty technically demanding at times, but everything is very consistent in it as far as like where enemies spawn and stuff. You don't need to worry too much. There's a couple enemies that are random, but they aren't going to kill you. Just work at it. It's a pretty easy game to be able to pick up and play. It's one of those beautiful things where it's easy. What is it? Easy to pick up, hard to master. You know, the idea like between or behind Street Fighter and other very popular competitive games. You can always get faster. You can always get faster in this game. If you ever do have any questions, as I mentioned before, you can look up TurboDog702 on YouTube. The Turbo's tutorials, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, any percent. There's a lot of videos in there that kind of break down the route in great detail. I think I personally did a pretty damn good job with it. If there's any section that you have trouble with, it will break it down in painstaking detail. It'll also talk about mechanics for both characters, Richter and Alucard, if you had trouble with those. But for now, that's the end of this quick and dirty. This is TurboDog702 for the Castlevania Symphony of the Night any percent tutorial. My version of the quick and dirty that's not so quick and dirty. Tagging in at about an hour and 10 minutes or something. But thanks for watching.